I've always asked to live an incredible life, a remarkable life, and I always knew that one day I was going to pay the price for it. For the past 4 years, I missed all the Christmas with my family, and I did miss all the New Year's Eves with my friends. For the past 4 years, I spent all my birthday alone. Today is my birthday, and I'm lucky that a girl came to visit me, but in general, this doesn't happen. The majority of the girls of my life have always left me because I am so far away, and I am okay with it. Like Cristoforo Colombo, who discovered America, like Marco Polo, who reached China, I have a dream and I will always be going after it, no matter what. I've always asked for an extraordinary life, but this doesn't mean that there aren't gonna be ups and downs. This doesn't mean that it's gonna be a straight line. I worked very hard to be here, now, present, exactly where I am, and I am very content with what I achieved, but I guess that for YouTube it wasn't enough. This platform over the years has changed from play to win to pay to win. Plus, the algorithm is not meant for travel vloggers. The algorithm is not meant for people who constantly change from one country to the other. I will go into details about it in my latest post on Patreon. Anyway, in March 2020, I got stuck in Thailand with only $2,000, and somehow these $2,000 they did last for 4 years. And thanks to that, I was able to visit more countries than 99% of the men on this planet. Then in July, something did happen. All the videos I published about China, until that point, they were getting at least 50,000 views. All the videos but one video. But then in July, I did publish and YouTube told me this video is getting 69% less views than usual. On average, in the first 24 hours, I was getting between 10,000 and 15,000 views. But that video got 2,700. And I was like, okay, YouTube sometimes has some bugs. Let's try with another video, but nothing. It kept getting worse and worse and worse. I'll tell you a secret. To succeed on YouTube, you need to pick sides. You cannot like both China and the USA. You need to pick sides. Otherwise, both audiences, they will not believe you. And you will not build a loyal audience that will follow you to the moon. And for the current YouTube algorithm, you cannot be open-minded. You cannot like visiting both Kenya and Thailand. You need to pick one country because YouTube is gonna serve you more of that country, but not more of the same YouTuber. NBA players, they were told to shut up and dribble. I should have done the same with YouTube. I should have treated more like a business. But instead, I've done what I wanted for the past 4 years, and I see it as a success. In the meantime, my computer is a heavy broken machine from 2016 and totally needs an upgrade. On Facebook, I have a photo with this jumper in 2014. I have a photo with this shirt that I use on every flight from 2012. I keep wearing broken shirts with lots of stains, and this is one of the new clothes I have. I bought this one in Decathlon because it is easy to clean and easy to wear, not for many other reasons. Yeah, it was also a cheaper price than normal. And now that I've been shadow banned since July, I finally finished all my savings. What an achievement! Apart from sarcasm, if you lose your job and you're able to sustain your life for another 7 months, you should consider it as a massive achievement. You should consider it as a great success. Especially considering that last month, the channel made only $150 in ad revenue, which is less than what I made in September 2019, 5 years ago almost. I wanna say thank you to everyone for the journey we had until now, but it is time to scale back and go visit my mom in Poland. Why Poland and not Italy, you would ask? Well, in Poland I have a great internet. I do not have to personally pay for the heating of the house. Life is a bit cheaper than in Italy, and there are more opportunities for remote jobs. Yes, it is time for me to find a normal job, hopefully a remote one that will let me travel again. If any of you owns a company and needs help with their social media presence, I am fully available. Statistically speaking, at least 1% of the people watching and at least 6% of the people watching from the USA have a net worth of at least $1 million. I am sure that within this audience there is someone who can afford to hire me, especially at much cheaper prices than US American prices. I'm not asking you to hire me because you will feel pity for me, but because I'm sure I will provide value and add new perspectives to your company. So, what will happen to the channel? Well, for the first time in my life, I'm gonna put myself in a credit card debt. I had to buy the ticket to fly back to Europe. I had to spend for the hotels here in my last nights in Southeast Asia. Imagine 4 years of traveling and I will go back to Europe only with minus $500 or minus $700, and I started with plus 2,000. 4 years and only minus 500, minus 700. So I think it's a great success. We need to be positive, extremely positive about this entire story. This channel and you guys gave me so much, therefore in Europe I will think about strategies to bring it back up and get out of the shadow ban. I'll first publish the remaining videos from Malaysia and Thailand. Then I will take a break. During the break, I will try to make money online, accumulate money in different ways. We'll see what is gonna happen, and then hopefully I will surprise you. I just need a break. I just need to accumulate the power, the money, rest a bit, find a job, anything possible, and then we'll start again. New perspective, new life, and I'm sure it will be the time to reach the moon. After all, we failed to learn, to improve, and to become something else. I don't know if I'm being too philosophical, to be honest, but that's what I hope. From the dashes, we go up and we're gonna rise again. In the meantime, YouTube says that 15,000 people have the notifications active on my channel, but I bet that only a tiny percentage of them does receive such notifications, and this bug on YouTube has been going around for a while. I wanna bridge this problem. I wanna kindly ask you to subscribe to my mailing list, because when I'm gonna be back on YouTube for real, I want you to be there and join me once again. So please click on the link in the description and go subscribe to my mailing list so you're not gonna miss my next great video. So, is it the end? No. I will say it is just a new beginning.